I was folding freshly laundered towels on a Saturday afternoon when I heard a knock at the door. Not just any knock, but that desperate, thunderous kind that sends your heart into your throat. I opened it to see Amara, my childhood friend, barefoot and soaked in sweat, with swollen eyes and a plastic bag hanging from her wrist like it held the last scraps of her dignity. "Please, BC," she whispered, "my stepmother locked me out again." I didn't ask for details. I didn't care about the argument that drove her there. I only saw the girl who used to split chin-chin with me during lunch. Break back in secondary school. The same girl who once gave me her only school cardigan when I had malaria. So I pulled her into my home without a second thought and gave her the guest room that still smelled faintly of paint. My husband Kunle didn't seem to mind. In fact, he was extra polite to her. Too polite, but I chalked it up to his usual gentlemanly charm. Amara settled in quickly. She helped around the house, cooked better than I did, laughed more easily, and started dressing with a boldness I hadn't seen in her before. Tight tops, high slits, red lipstick by 9 a.m. But I didn't think anything of it. I was happy to help, happy to see her finding her spark again. Until I began noticing things, little things, like how Kunle started working late more often, how he now wore cologne to buy bread, how Amara's phone always rang at midnight and she'd giggle before stepping out to get air. Then one night, I woke up thirsty and walked to the kitchen only to hear hushed laughter from the back balcony. I crept closer and saw their shadows. Two figures, too close, too familiar. My stomach sank. I didn't confront them, not then. I went back to bed and stared at the ceiling, whispering no over and over again like it would turn time backwards. The next morning, I asked Amara casually, "Did you go out last night?" And she smiled like a cat that swallowed a bird. "Oh no, just enjoying the breeze." Breeze. My husband was someone else's breeze. The next few weeks were agony. I watched her walk around my house like a queen while I, the real wife, became the ghost. Kunle barely spoke to me. He forgot our anniversary, and one evening, I came home from the market to find them laughing over Amala in the kitchen. My apron tied around her waist. I wanted to scream, to throw the pot across the room, but I didn't. I said, "Excuse me," and walked to the bedroom, where I sat on the edge of the bed wondering how betrayal could smell like stew. That night, I cried quietly while Kunle snored beside me like nothing had changed. But everything had. And the worst part? I still loved him. I still hoped he'd remember the girl he used to sing to under the rain. I still wanted to believe Amara would snap out of her madness and leave. But the truth was clearer than day. She had taken him.